So today we're going to talk about my five favorite games that I feel don't get enough love. Okay, so there are a lot of games out there in the world. There are thousands and thousands of different board games out there. And if you look at a lot of top 10 lists, you will see several games that always appear. They're always popping up on the top 10 lists. But that leaves a lot of games, good games, that don't get any attention. And that's what today's video is about. Today's video is about 5 games that aren't going to be on a lot of people's top 10 lists that I think you should be playing. All right, so today we're going to start with The Great Dalmuti, ages 8 and up. It's put out by, well, at least this copy, I don't know if they're still putting it out, but this copy is put out by Hasbro. It even has the Wizards of the Coast logo on the back of it. It's a trick-taking game, but it's fun. The tagline of the game is "Life Isn't Fair." It's a fun little game, and I have spent many an hour playing The Great Dalmuti with many friends, and it's always a good time. It's easy to learn, it's easy to pick up, and it's a filler game that can actually take up your entire evening. It's that good of a game. And it's also not expensive. I think it's like $15. So, Great Dalmuti, check it out. The next one on my list is a favorite of my wife and I. We played this game quite a bit, and that's Takenoko. Takenoko is put out by Asmodee. They put out games like Splendor, and they put out a bunch of games. But Takenoko is a cute little game about pandas trying to eat bamboo while the gardener's trying to grow bamboo. It's cute, it's fun, it's quick to play, it's easy to play. It did get a Golden Geek Award in 2012, but lately you don't hear a lot of talk about this game. I don't see it on many lists, but I think it's a great game. It's ages 8 and up again, so it's a good family game. It's good for kids to play with, and who doesn't love cute little pandas? And the expansion even has baby pandas, so even cuter. So check out Takenoko. Third game of mine is a cooperative game called The Big Book of Madness. What I like about The Big Book of Madness is it has wizards, and you're trying to put the theme is you're wizards and you've accidentally woken up a demon, kind of like Mickey's Apprentice gone bad. The Big Book of Madness. What I like about it is it's a cooperative game, and it's based on elements. Your spells and your powers and abilities are working off the classical elements: air, earth, fire, water. And it's really interesting. You start out with base spells, which you can upgrade to better spells as the game goes on, and then you can use those spells to shove the demons back into the book and stop all the havoc from running around. It takes a lot of cooperation, it takes a lot of working together, but it's still one of my favorite cooperative games that doesn't get talked about a lot. And it's ages 14 and up, so it's a little bit more difficult to grasp than the other games we've mentioned in this countdown, but it's still a really good game. Another game that I really like that, again, doesn't make a lot of top lists, doesn't even get talked about that much these days, and that's the Red Dragon Inn. Now, this is the big box of Red Dragon Inn. It has all of the Red Dragon Inn, and and I have all of the Red Dragon Inn, and there's a lot of it. There's 5 expansions plus, and that's box expansions. There are character expansions as well, and I think there's another, I almost want to say another dozen of those. There's a lot of Red Dragon Inn. And the premise is you're adventurers, you're in an inn, you're having a good time, you're having drinks, you're gambling, and if you either pass out from too much alcohol, or getting punched out, or if you run out of gold, you're out of the game. And that can be a little unfun for some people. People don't like to sit around and watch other people finish games they started a lot of times, but it's a good game, and it's a lot of fun. And if you've not played it, check it out. And that's Red Dragon Inn. All right, coming in at number 1, a game that I really liked was a game called Grimslingers. And now let me preface that. The mechanics of the game itself are not all that extraordinary. They're not revolutionary. They're not going to change gaming. It's kind of a deck building game where you get some stuff, you have some basic spells, and then you can add more spells into your deck. But what really makes the game fun, to me, is the story mode that comes with it. Now, you can play it as a dueler, where you and a friend just play one-on-one, you sling some spells and try to match it, but there's also a story mode that comes with this game. And this is one of the best written story modes that I have seen in a board game. This story is so well written and is so fun. It's better than most RPGs out on the market. It is better than most role-playing games. In fact, if I had not played this with a friend of mine, I would have basically stolen this and turned it into an RPG adventure. It is that good. But he and I have both played it at the same time, and that kind of spoiled that for my role-playing group session. But if you're looking for an adventure that, especially for something like Deadlands, this is a phenomenal story. And it's a lot of fun. I wish they had put out some more expansions for it or not. But here's what's neat about it. It can be a single-player game, and you can play that story by yourself. You don't need somebody else. So if you're bored one night, it's not a bad game to pick up and just try by yourself. And there are very few games that the single-player modes are that enjoyable. That is one of them. So there's a couple reasons. So there's a couple reasons to like that game. The storyline is good. It's actually a really good solo player game. And it doesn't get a lot of love. So that's it. That's the top 5 games that I feel don't get enough love that maybe you might want to check out. And we're going to wrap up this video. If you like what you saw, you know what? Tell us what you like. What are some games that you love that aren't getting any love from other people? Put it in the comments below. Maybe I'll check it out. Maybe I have it too. Maybe we can commiserate about why nobody else loves our favorite games. There you go. Give us a like if you like this video, and we'll see you next time.